Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we will be solve some problems of starters 71. And the first problem is Instagram. And just look at the statement. The statement is saying that safe categorizer an Instagram account as spam if the following count of the account is more than 10 times the count of followers, and given two numbers x and y which are denoting following count and follower count. And input format is t number of test cases and two integers x and y following count and follower count. Just look, if this is more than 10 times second number, then output yes, otherwise output no. In this case 97 is more than 10 times of 7, then output yes. You can read the explanation for this problem, and yeah, just submit the code. Now, next question is perfect trio, and the statement is saying that safe defines a group of three people as a perfect group if the age of one person is equal to sum of the age of the remaining two people, and given that the ages of three people in a group are a, b and c respectively, find whether the group is perfect trio or not. And the input format is t number of test cases and a, b and c, the age of the three members of the group. And output format for each test case, output a new line yes if the group is perfect, and otherwise output no. And the constraints are small, so if you look for, in this case, 10, 20 and 30, the sum of these two is equals to the third one, then in this case your answer is yes. Then simply sort array and look for if second a2 is equals to a0 plus a1. This means true, answer is yes, otherwise answer is no. Just simple one. In this case you will find 30 plus 30 is 60 and 60 is not equal to 30, then answer is no. You can read the explanation for the above problem and just see the code here. Just creating an array A of size 3 and inputting and just sorting the array using STL, and looking for if a2 is equals to a0 plus a1. This is true, then our answer is true, yes, otherwise our answer is no. Hope you understand this. And the third problem is Snapchat. And the problem statement is saying that the most popular feature on Snapchat is snap streak, and a streak is maintained between two people if both of them send at least one snap to each other daily. If on any day either person forgets to send at least one snap, the streak breaks and the streak count is set to 0. And Safe and Safina like maintaining their Snapchat streak. You observe that the snap count of both of them for n consecutive days. On the ith day, Safe sent AI snaps to Safina while Safina sent BI snaps to Safe. And you have to determine the maximum streak count they achieved in those n days. And the input format is t, which is single integer t, which is number of test cases, and each test case consists of n, which is number of days you observed, and a1 to an number of snaps sent to Safina on the end of ith day, and similarly b1 up to bn a snap sent by Safina to Safe on ith day. I hope you understand the problem statement, and you have to just output the maximum streak count they achieved in these n days. And constraints are also very small. There are maximum of 100 test cases, and n can be 10 to the power 3, and ai and b are 10 to the power 2 maximum. So if I take the last, which is longer one, input, let's denote our array. First array with a is 0 1 1 2 0. and B is these are our two arrays, and let's make a variable answer and count and initialize both with 0. And we have to find the asterisk, so just traverse the whole array 0, traverse the whole array and look for AND operation between these two, AND operation between both elements. If I perform AND between 0 and 1, this is 0, then your count is, set the count to 0, it's still 0, and for first element 1 and 1 is true, 1 in this case, then increment the count and incrementing 1, and then change the value of answer to maximum of CT and answer. Then maximum between 1 and 0 is 1, then change the value inside of answer to 1, and then for next one 0 and 1 is 0, and then change the count to 0, and maximum between 0 and 1 is still 1, and for third index 0 and 2 is still 0, then count will be 0, and maximum between 0 and 1 is still 1, and for the last one 3 and 0 is also 0, then maximum is still 1. So in this case your answer is 1, then simply output the answer. And the code part is creating a vector a and creating two vectors a and b, and just inputting in these two vectors and initializing answer and count to 0, and starting from 0 to n and looking for if AND operation between these two elements of a and b are true, then incrementing our count, otherwise setting the count to 0 and assigning the value max value of answer and CT to answer, and then finally printing our answer. Yeah, this is your output. And the next one is pet store, and the statement is saying that Alice and Bob went to a pet store and there are n animals in the store where ith animal is of type AI, and Alice decides to buy some of these n animals, and Bob decides that he will buy all the animals left in the store after Alice has made the purchase. And we have to find whether it is possible that Alice and Bob end up with exactly same multiset of animals. So what multiset is? Then you can read here, multiset is a multiset. In mathematics, a multiset is a modification of the concept of a set that, unlike set, allows for multiple instances of each of its element. Then simply in multiset we can store more than one elements of same type, and the input function is t number of test cases, and each case has n denoting the number of animals and n type of animals in the next line. And we have to output yes if it is possible that Alice and Bob end up with exactly same multiset of animals, and otherwise our answer is no. And these are the constraints which are also small. Let's take the last input 5 5 1 5 1 and 5. So because there are two persons, Alice and B, and the number count is 2, and they want to store same multisets. Then just look for if frequency of all types are even, then your answer is yes, otherwise your answer is no. So just storing the distinct elements. The distinct elements are 5 and 1. These are the distinct elements. And if I look for count of 1, what is the frequency of 1? Then 1 is 2 times, frequency is 2, and for 5 frequency is 4, and these two are even. In this case our answer is true, which means yes. Then just I use multiset and set for the for this solving problem, and creating two variables n and x, and a set and a multiset using STL, and just inputting these two in set and multiset. Set for storing all the unique elements, and multiset for storing all the duplicates, which means all elements. And bool is possible is true, just creating our flag variable and traversing over the set, and just counting the frequency of all the distinct elements, and if anyone's frequency is odd, then changing the value of impossible to false, and just breaking the loop, and just looking for if is possible is true, then our answer is yes, otherwise our answer is no. So yeah, that's the solution. So if you guys find this video helpful, just simply subscribe to this channel if you are new to this channel, and also like this video, and please help me to reach 300 subscriber count this year. And yeah, that's all for this video. See you in next video.